This light is giving like medical grade. Let's see if we can change that. All right, look, we set the mood. All right, so here's the thing. I live a very digital life in a very digital world, and I think that that's totally fine. There's things that I like video games, like computers, and I work in tech, and I work with music, and so I'm constantly in a digital situation, even right now, speaking into a phone. But I want to talk about something that has helped me clear my mind as a creative person, as a producer, and just as a person in general, and that's kind of being analog in a digital world. Now, I did come out with a video yesterday about notebooks and writing them and how I use my notebooks as an electronic music producer. And I found after that I was digging into a lot of thoughts and insights. And the importance of that is more than I think I've realized, because the more that I work in an analog fashion, the more that I can kind of take my brain away from all the digital stuff. Because sometimes things like social media can be helpful, but they can also be kind of harmful in a way. You know, you get discouraged, you see other people thriving, you see other people doing things. And so taking my focus away from socials and digital things and everything helps me kind of recenter and refocus and think about things that I truly care about. And so when I write in my books and I write in my journal or whatever, and I go through all my ideas, that's like my genuine idea. It's not influenced by anything that I saw. It's not influenced by you know me like scrolling away, looking at something, coming back, changing my YouTube ideas, changing my music ideas, changing anything like that. It keeps me more focused, because a lot of times I have issues with focus. And so if I try and write on my notes app on my phone, or I try to use my computer, I can get sidetracked. I can look at other things. And next thing you know, I'm not actually working on things the way that I want to. And so using a book, being, proactive in that, and wanting to make sure that I put everything in a notebook helps me a lot, because it makes me feel like I can truly focus, truly get down my own ideas. And also, it gives my brain a break. If I can set the scene for you, from 8 to 5, I'm basically on a computer, right? I get back and I'm with my pets, I'm with my girlfriend, and then I look and I'm, watching TV, I'm watching YouTube, or I'm still working on stuff at home, maybe music, maybe other things. And so I spend up to, 10 to 12 hours on a computer, a phone, a device in some way. And a lot of it is not voluntary. I guess it is, right? Because you're working, but it's a part of my job. And I think many jobs require a digital kind of lifestyle. And so yes and no on the involuntary voluntary bit. I'll have to think on that later. But the more that I think about those types of things, the more I realize how intentional and purposeful that time that I spend away from it is, and the benefits that it can have. And so spending time during lunch on my notebook, or spending some time journaling, or coming back and spending intentional time planning and thinking about how I make these videos, how I make my music, and writing them all down here is super helpful for me, because it organizes my very messy thoughts. And I think with attention spans dwindling and things like that, I realize that the more that I spend on a computer or on a device, the worse it gets. And so this helps me even out. This helps me balance my brain. I can write all my jumbled thoughts. I can organize them and kind of lay them out in a way where I can visualize it and see kind of my day from there. But I know it comes with its challenges, and sometimes people kind of don't understand why you would want to do something in a less efficient way. A lot of things are about efficiency and productivity. But when it comes to your creativity and your brain and how you feel, it doesn't have to be about efficiency and productivity. It can be in terms of wanting to get things done or anything like that, but not everything has to be that way. And I think I'm trying to reprogram and rewire my brain to realize that if it's not productive, it's okay. If it's not efficient, it's okay. If it's leisurely, if it takes a little time, if it lets me relax, if it changes my pace, sorry, it's late, then it's okay. And it lets me benefit more from being able to relax, to take things at a slower pace, to lower my anxiety, to reduce my stress, and not add stress to everything and this arbitrary feeling of like a timer to everything, right? And so I can, daydream, and really be in my most creative flow and mind state when I do something like that. So until then, I'll see you tomorrow.